that. Hope that does the trick. Did it keep it? We're going to find out. Okay. Okay. Hey, everything's green. Look at that. Yeah, sometimes the 1080p just doesn't work, and nobody uses it anyway, so, you know. So let me change windows here. We'll do the windowed projector. Okay, there you guys go. Okay. And we're going to try that again. Can you hear me now? Anyway. What was the intro? Okay. So you guys look behind you. You see the town of Montberg, which you had all arrived in. Various grasslands and forests. And in front of you, you see two scuffed-looking red doors. They're close to 15 foot tall. And the one on the right appears to have been pried open. There's some spots where you can see visible damage across the seam in the two doors, and it looks like there's been dust that was previously settled that's been kicked up in front of the doorway, kind of creating a path inward. Yeah, that's essentially what you glean from that. It looks like they were painted red a very long time ago. A torch lasts for 1 hour, which is the equivalent of 6 turns. I will. So you guys, one by one, file your way into the entryway of the mountain. You descend down a smooth and worn staircase from the red doors into an entrance chamber. This room itself contains 5 doors. 2 of them are side by side, kind of in the center of the room, and the other one's at the outskirts of the room. The room itself is, so the main part of the room is about 20 feet by 80 feet. And then there's an alcove with the double doors that's about 20 feet by 40 feet. Within the room at the outskirts are 6 statues depicting different male figures and poses. They're all wearing what appears to be a somewhat archaic dressing. You recognize it as similar to what the people of Montberg had been wearing, but quite a bit older. Okay, so you guys move up 60 paces and smash everything. Yes, Dank. 60 paces, and whoever would like to lead will now be facing the door to the left. 10-foot pole. It's a 10-foot pole. Yeah, I don't know where you put it during the rest of the time. Yeah, wrong pole. So you run the pole on the outside seam of the door, and you don't really glean anything from that action. It doesn't catch on fire or shoot a spike at you, so that's pretty cool. So there's a brass knob on an oak door. It appears to be reinforced with iron, and there appear to be 2 hinges on the left side. It appears that the door would swing inward. Oh, you guys can't hear them? What? Why can we not hear Discord? Okay, gonna add Discord back. Can you hear them now? Can you guys say something? Still can't hear them. That is super weird. Okay, we're just gonna add another Discord. Okay, we're gonna try another one. Add executable, okay.
Yeah, so do you want to like Rochambeau on who's gonna open that door?
Yeah, we can we can Rochambeau on that shit. How we?
1, 2, 3, throw, and then we tell each other what we threw.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, throw.
Paper.
What you got? I got scissors.
Fuck you. Best 2 out of 3, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
All right.
Row. Oh, row.
Alright.
Sham. Bow. Wow. I threw a rock.
I threw paper again.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
it's
seeing
on.
a pattern here.
Oh yeah. You don't know shit.
All right. Rock.
You're trying to open a door.
Scissors. And I threw a rock.
I threw a rock as well.
Oh my god.
All right. One more time.
All right.
Playing the psychology game here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
White pieces.
I got scissors.
Oh, buddy, I threw scissors too.
Oh shit. Okay. One more time. Let's go.
Row, sham, bow. I threw paper.
I got rock.
Okay. I guess
Yeah,
I'll open the door.
Damn.
Okay. As you guys Rochambeau the door open, it swings inward, and the air is filled with a musty, dusty smell. It appears that this chamber was once a guard room. It's now filled with dust and cobwebs. There are shattered remnants of wooden chairs and other weapons on a rack. The room is otherwise empty.
Are there any
Wait, is this room?
intact?
Any intact weapons?
I'm sorry, I was speaking at the same time as Rose asking about room sizes.
Oh, this room is 20 by 40. And the 40 goes northward, the 20 is east and west.
Okay, thank you.
And then can we poke around a little, see if there's anything intact, any intact weapons or...
Absolutely. Would you like to have a look at the weapon rack there?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. There appears to be 2 swords of decent make. A mace and a spear still remaining in the weapon rack. Dank says that Webb set fires and you need to burn everything.
Huh.
Duly noted. Thank you, Dink.
In due time. For now, just the torches. Anyone want any of that? I'll take a sword if no one else is putting claim on one of them swords.
You said
mean-
that there was a mace.
Yeah, there's a spear, a mace, and 2 swords. Now keep in mind
Does
your
anyone need the
hirelings
mace?
don't have fuck all. So,
They
My
do
hirelings
start
have
with a
weapons.
spear.
Yeah, spear.
oh, okay. Spears are arguably the best weapon in the game. So,
I mean,
Mhm.
if no one wants the spear, I don't.
I mean,
I
I got a
plan
mace.
on being in combat, so I don't want things close to me. Anyway,
I got a
Can
mace.
can I be a wisp that comes in and tells them to do random shit? Absolutely. Absolutely, Dave.
Definitely.
There's a redemption for it.
You said I can't have a sword, correct?
Not as a cleric. Well, you can possess a sword. You just don't know what to do with it.
Okay.
And you have a mace too, right?
Yeah.
Do you
Can I
need a
use a
mace?
spear?
Mm,
It's edge.
I think clerics can only use blunt weapons.
Okay. Cool. Then mace it is. I don't need any of that shit.
Boys, do you need a spear?
Actually, since my henchman's a cleric, does that mean he can't have a spear, so he needs a mace? So I'll take a mace.
There's
Yeah,
only
it's-
one main.
It's a pretty big technicality right there.
Yeah, if he is a cleric, that would be the case.
Okay, so I'll
Yes.
take the mace then, if nobody needs it.
Boys, do you need anything?
I have a sword.
For your
I
henchman?
have. Yeah. Is there anything left over?
There's a spear?
There's a sword. I think
Oh,
the other
sword.
spear was taken. There's one sword.
All right. Well, I guess I'll take the sword and give it to my. What is his? Not my cook. My squire.
There you go. Perfect.
Bitch, and are we all set to try and do something else in here?
I believe so.
Yep. Are we going to another door?
So there
Uh,
is a door to your right from where you entered.
Okay. Yeah, got that right.
Like from the main chamber, you're saying?
From the room that you're in. I'm sorry. There is also a door on the right.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you.
So there's table, chairs, weapon rack, and a door.
Yeah, I read the description and then looked at the map and was like, oh yeah.
All
Well.
right. Should we go in that one?
I mean, I don't see
check it
anything
out at
else in
least.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Raymond can take that door if he wants.
Let's go, Ray.
What do you do, Raymond?
You want to wait?
I'm sorry. I'll open that door.
Okay.
You don't gotta, but
No, I'll open it. I'm not opening it.
So the door swings open. Oh, actually, sorry. For
Inward or
this room,
outward?
it swings inward towards you.
Oh.
You see 45 feet in the distance the back end of what appears to be a large insect carapace.
Ooh.
It's got several legs. It doesn't appear to have noticed you.
Dimension of the room, please.
It's a long hallway about 10 foot wide.
Okay, thank you.
He can
we
see...
just like close that door.
I would like to close that door and or set it on
Close-
fire.
And close it.
You could certainly close the door.
Close
I
the door.
don't know.
Maybe
Let's
put a
go.
table in front of that door. Something.
Ooh, my
Broken
henchman
chair?
has a spear that he can. Well, I don't know what he could do. I was thinking maybe it's like double doored, but maybe not. Never mind.
Okay. You
Unless
close
you
the
guys
door,
want to fight a big bug.
and it creaks as it shuts.
Hmm.
I'm gonna grab pieces of chairs and things and try to lean them against the door to try to block it and keep it shut.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
with Rizzle on that front.
We could set formation inside this room and let this bug come to us.
So Dank as Shuts gets
DM.
up for a minute here
I
and
mean-
requested I do some fucking push-ups. So you guys discuss this amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have like anything that's gonna necessarily be good for killing a large bug.
I have a dagger.
Yeah, I think we should just avoid it and continue trying to find easy loot.
And I'm not
I agree.
one that's well acquainted with the martial arts of weaponry.
In the meantime,
yeah,
you
that-
notice
that's
your
a good
thief has
point.
gone so quiet that you hardly notice she's there.
Out thieving about.
I got you, Dank.
Phineas, what
Well-
spell does Phineas know?
I can point my finger at something and hit it. I can only do it once. So I'm gonna make it count.
All right. Fair enough.
So okay, well we can just
Yeah, we should just pack shit in front of that door and come back to it later.
all right.
Agreed. I can help
Yep.
with
Check
that.
out the other options. See what we got.
Because we had like 8 doors. And right
Here,
now
we're gonna put that
mystery
one
door.
for later.
Yeah. Because mystery door sounds better than some sort of murder bug.
Yeah, I don't particularly want to deal with a murder bug.
I mean, that's a 10-foot wide hallway. You know, it's pretty vast.
Yeah, we can all get packed in there and all die.
Or
Yeah.
we could
Could all
come to us.
run past the thing with a lot of legs.
Nah, we won't walk past it. We'll just have it come to us through the door.
Let's just barricade the door.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Yep.
I mean, what's the
Okay, so
what's the worst that could happen there?
Only death, I guess.
Okay, so you.
yeah, I mean, plenty of bad things could happen.
That's
I take
true.
1 point of damage twice. So it's a long and horrible death.
So, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out your guys' names as we go here. Grizzle,
Grizzle. Yep.
packs a chair underneath the door handle, kind of at a 45 degree to block it. And the rest of you guys pack various broken items from around the guard room in there. And oh, thank you for the boss fight, Blurry. And
What about the weapon rack? Can we do that with the weapon rack?
you could. It is pretty heavy, so you might make some noise as you do that.
All right, never mind.
Blurry says
mean-
it could be friendly big.
Well, I mean, I think moving anything's gonna make some noise, right? So
Breathing makes noise.
Yeah, I
so-
mean, things that you can
Yeah,
pick up
jam
and
up.
move are one thing, but you guys would probably have to, like, slide that or work together.
I mean, there's 1, 2.
Well,
three.
then
there's like
let's
50
just
of us.
leave that be and go back into the main chamber, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
You guys return
We
to the
should,
main chamber.
Just go
If
check
it
out
feels
down
some resistance on the door, I'm sure it won't push through without reason.
There's a door to the north, the double doors to your east, and another door to the south.
I thought that there were 8 doors total.
Mm,
Did I just mishear that?
Let's see.
5 doors.
5 doors,
Well-
6 statues. 2 of the
Well, we
doors
just
are
came
side
out
by
of
side.
Yeah.
4 entrances. Sorry, 4 exits, 1 entrance, 6 statues.
Where did we just come out of?
The guard room. You guys
Well,
went
which
to
direction?
the towards the west, back to the main chamber. Sorry, towards the east, back to the main chamber. You guys were in the western room, or western door.
So we came in from.
Came in from the west to the east.
And you
I
said
think we
that there
should-
was
I thought we went left.
Left would have been westward.
Mm-hmm.
I got my shit mixed up. How do you go? How do you go west from east, turning left?
You guys have doors to the west, north, and south currently.
I think we should clear all the single doors before we go through the double doors.
I'm not opposed.
I'm
Yeah,
into it.
So north or south?
North.
Okay.
All right.
It's another single
Yeah,
oak
'cause-
door. It resembles the others.
I will poke at the latch and hinges with my spear, trying to see if there's any sort of pressure switch.
Okay.
Such nonsense.
While there doesn't appear to be anything triggered by your poking and prodding of the door, you do recognize that this door seems to be a slightly older make, and the iron is actually has like a kind of a border pattern to it. How do we do like the equivalent of a history, or would we make like an intelligence check to see what you might glean from the?
No, you just like tell me what I would know about the setting.
Okay. Your
Yeah.
best guess is that this portion is not of dwarven make. It appears to be perhaps elvish.
Hmm.
Though it doesn't appear that this was like a special edition, it just appears that this door, the banding on the iron is slightly different.
Okay. That doesn't seem like it's necessarily important. I open the door.
Okay. This door swings inward into the room. In front of you, you can see a smashed wooden table and chairs. Everything appears to be kind of crumpled inward. They're all wooden. It appears to be some sort of like reception hall.
Are there any doors?
Straight ahead, you see another wooden door of similar make.
I mentioned.
You can't quite tell without entering.
I'll go open that
Uh,
next door up.
I will
Okay.
follow suit with the fighter. I think that's what
Um,
he is.
He's a cleric.
Cleric.
The
As
cleric.
the cleric enters the room, he recognizes the bodies of 7 sleeping orcs. They don't appear to be well equipped, but they are snoring almost in unison.
That
They do have
sounds a little bit
torches.
like a sleep spell or some shit. Or they're just napping.
I mean, we should definitely sneak up on these guys and stab them while they're sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, there's 15 of us. We should just mog in there and stab 7 orcs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down.
How do you guys want to set this up? You have what would be the equivalent of like a surprise round here. You guys can get yourself set up. Oh, also any torches that you had lit as you entered have gone out.
Oh, fuck that.
Just
I
that they
leave
have
the room.
torches.
Are you saying right as we enter this room, the torches go out?
Yep. After you take your action of striding in, recognizing the orcs, and then informing the party.
What about their
Alright.
torches? Because you
So-
said that they had torches.
I was telling Dank that you guys have torches. Dank with the boss fight.
Oh.
Sorry. I didn't want to cut you guys off.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if I can't see, I can't fight.
My henchman's gonna light one of the torches.
Yeah, so we should back out of the room. Like close the door, kind of like hush hush like, and that's
You're the only
Okay.
one who's entered the
our torches
room
up yet?
with
So I back out
Leroy
of
at
it.
your tail. Yeah. Swing home, says Dank.
and then I like close
um,
the door all like on the hush hush. Like quietly.
now that we had entered the room and we had torches on, what would the dimensions be for that room?
Your party member Raymond would be able to tell you that it was 15 tall by 50 wide.
That was the north door? One of them?
Yeah, that was to the north of the entrance chamber.
15 by 50.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever was in there turning off torches, I feel like is gonna put us on the ground like those orcs.
No, wouldn't your torches have gone out after your turns? That's what that was.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Well-
sorry. I was.
Okay. So we burnt through a torch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I'm
That's
saying is the torches that you guys lit had gone out after his action. Or after his.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. No, nothing blew your torches out. Your torches burnt out.
Okay. No, that's
That's much better.
that's
actually.
a totally different situation because
Yeah.
the go-to is just chain light your torches like a efficient cigarette smoker.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So now you guys know
Yeah.
you don't have to back out of the room every time a torch goes out. But in this case,
Okay.
probably not the worst thing to happen.
No, that makes sense.
The orcs are still sleeping, as far as you can tell by the snoring on the other side.
We should
Okay.
relight some torches and get back in there.
Yeah, exactly. So my henchmen carrying the torches, of course, light up a new torch with the failing torch.
All right. So we're
And,
gonna sneak in there and try to murder them, or
Yeah.
take them all out. There
Yeah.
are 7 of them. Do we have enough weapons? Does everybody have a weapon or one of their henchmen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we should all have a thing.
So if you guys are entering the room, we've got, let's see, a cleric, and then your thief. Who's going to follow behind the thief?
I will.
Okay, and then we have
Thank
a
you.
fighter. And then who? We have another fighter,
Yeah, that will be me.
and then the wizard.
Fighter with my fighters.
Okay. Mr. Magic User, At this
Yeah.
point, as they are entering the room, you hear as the door to the south begins to creak open.
I think there's someone else here. I'll turn around. Look.
And at this distance, you can faintly make out a silhouette. It appears to be a humanoid silhouette. But you can't quite see. It's too dark on the other side and too dark at that end of the room.
Guys.
I do I hear him say
Here,
something about it?
you would. You guys are all in line with each other.
Okay. Let's see. There's 15 of us. There's 7 of those orcs. I would like to step back, if I can,
Mhm.
towards the wizard.
Yeah, you can squeeze back a little ways.
And let them take care of the orcs while getting filled in about the humanoid.
I'll point them out. It's like there's someone standing over there. They open the door.
It just appears to be lingering in the doorway. You guys don't think that it
And
heard you.
And that's
Being
like
a-
from within the main chamber, right?
Yeah, that was the southern door of the main chamber.
Pretty far away.
being a thief,
Yeah, it would be right about, 80 feet away?
yeah.
Maybe less
Good,
because
just-
you guys are in a line.
Close that door and keep on going.
Thought we were gonna
Push
kill the
in. Yeah, exactly. Try and hide ourselves from Mr. Creepy Magoo.
So do you guys push into
Yeah, I'd like-
the reception hall?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So you guys push your way in and surround the orcs. They still somehow haven't noticed you.
They're one that's closest to the door.
So where they are in this room is there's a big one kind of leaning up against, we'll call it the left wall next to the far door. He appears to be the biggest and the gruffest amongst them. Then kind of in a circle around the room are the other 5. 3 of them appear to be younger than the other 3. They all appear to be somewhat inebriated. You realize once you've closed the other door that the entire room stinks of old grog.
May I attempt to sneak up on the gruff one and jab him with my dagger in the neck?
Do your thief backstab.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah, so could we time this somewhat simultaneously so we're
Absolutely.
trying
So
to...
at this
yeah.
point,
Yeah.
I would like you guys to determine: would you like the entire party to act as at once rather during your combats, or do you guys want to do an initiative order? I mean, this one you guys can all act at once, but that way you guys can
I think we
plan
should
and
act
set up.
all at once.
Okay.
That's my vote. I don't know what everyone else wants.
I think that
Group
will work
initiative
best.
works
Yeah.
pretty well with this game.
Okay. So we'll let you guys rock and roll like that then. If you guys ever decide you want to split it up, we can certainly do that, but I just want to get a feel for it. So, that being said, Skits is going to set up to backstab the one. We're going to call it in the back of his neck. What would the other 4 of you like to do? Well, other 14 of you like to do?
I'm gonna get up on that big one as well, and my 2 henchmen are gonna go to another adjacent orc ready
Okay.
to stabby stab.
I'm gonna spread out to the back of the room with my 2 henchmen, and we're gonna try to take out some of the guys in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take down an orc and then have one or two both my henchmen go for another guy's or whatever's left over.
There we go.
All right. So Skits, we'll start with you. What is your let me open up. Oh. Let me look at how backstab works real quick. Is that even a thief ability?
It is.
Oh, sorry. I may have actually intentionally omitted it from the player blah 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 because it was something only available in some of the later editions.
Yeah, I think that is in. I think I had read about it in. Not the module, but. Was it an expert?
It is in Rules Compendium,
Okay.
but or Cyclopedia, sorry.
Shall we just say it does double damage if you hit? Is that usually the
Says you get
go-to?
a 4th level.
Oh, well.
Oh, is it 4th level?
Yeah.
Well, roll
Oh,
to
yeah,
stab him in the neck.
Backstab at 4th level.
That's the V4, or is that the D6?
You're rolling a d20 to hit.
Oh, D20. That is a 19.
That sounds about right. That's a good way to start us off here. Okay, 19 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That would be a D4.
No, they get it at 1st level because I can't read.
That is a 4.
Do they
Oh,
get
yeah,
it
they
at first
do
level?
get it at 1st level.
Okay.
They do. They read
Um,
I
languages at 4th
misread
level.
the same thing.
okay, well, we will just say that you backstabbed him in the back of the neck, and you thrust your blade through the back of his neck, and you feel it sever his spine, and it pokes out the front, pushing his Adam's apple to the side, spraying blood across the room. What's everybody else doing at the same time?
My 2 fighters are stabbing an orc.
Okay, roll some hits.
One of those got a 12, and the other one got an 11.
Unfortunately, neither of those guys. There's like no advantage in this. It's just hit or miss. Unfortunately,
Well, so
what?
there's the thing too, is if they're asleep, then I'm not sure that you actually have to roll to hit technically.
Yeah, you know what?
'Cause
I
they're
like that.
entirely at your mercy.
We're gonna rules
But
that. I mean, they are entirely
you
useless if
you
they
could
miss
read
that.
the sleep spell, but like the magic user sleep spell has the exact rule for it.
We're just gonna let it happen. So both of those hit.
Cool.
And they're striking the same one.
Yeah. One of them rolled a 3 damage, and the other one rolled a 5 damage. Or sorry, a 4 damage.
Okay. Each of them strike their target, slaying them in their sleep.
I think they were both going after the same dude.
Oh, well. They killed that one orc then.
Cool.
And then your attack?
Mine?
No, Theodric. Who are you striking?
Oh, he was geared up to strike the now dead big orc. So a dead body.
Okay,
In any
you
case,
cleave into the dead skull.
I did find the exact text from Sleep here. Characters can kill a sleeping victim with a single blow of any edged weapon, regardless of the creature's hit points.
That sounds totally reasonable. Yeah.
So we may be making a bunch of excess rolls here.
We're going to assume that the party would have known that, so you guys can basically clear out the remaining 5 if you would like to describe how you do that. That would bring us to Grizzle.
All right. I rolled a 19 to hit just one of the 3 in the back of the room,
you
whether
don't-
they're sleeping on their back or their face.
You don't have to roll. You're just stabbing them in their sleep.
Okay.
So roll some damage. Should be based on your whatever your weapon type is.
I have a sword. I got a 7.
Sword is it a D8 or is it a D6?
It's a D8. It's a
Okay.
D8.
I believe you. Okay, and 7 damage cuts him down in his sleep. There are 4 remaining. You do have 2 henchmen who could act if they are equipped with weapons. Bladed weapons.
Squire with a short sword.
Those guys don't have squire gear. They have torchbearer gear.
Mhm. Oh, they have torchbearer gear? Okay. Well, I did
So
get
they
a
have-
sword.
They would, yeah. So one of them could have a sword.
Okay.
The other one technically has a utility knife. So it's a little grisly, but he can make it happen.
All right. So the squire is gonna try to hit the one of the other ones with the sword that I gave him.
Mhm.
Let's see, he got a 14 to hit, which doesn't really matter, and 4 damage.
Okay. And that is enough to eliminate the orc in front of him. And that takes us to Raymond and Phineas. You guys each have an orc in front of you.
I'm gonna awkwardly stab him for 3 damage.
Okay. And you strike into the orc,
Yeah.
and you worry as you drive your blade in if it's enough to fell him. And you hear him gasp, and his lungs fill with blood, and he also perishes. So you have 1 remaining orc.
I don't think Timothy knows the sharp end of the knife, and Josephine's a cleric, so they'll just be on lookout.
Okay. So they stand on lookout through the door that you guys had entered.
Yeah.
And that leaves us with Raymond Graybush. You have a blunt weapon. Raymond?
Oh,
Go
I was
Dwight.
muted right there.
That's all good. We do it all the time.
That
What would you like
makes
to do?
sense.
I wasn't just
yeah, I'm gonna
ignoring
bring
you, I
down
promise.
No. I'm gonna bring this mace down on this guy's skull. Or, this orc skull. It's
Okay.
dirty orc. It's filthy.
So, you certainly can. You will roll damage on this one as you can't auto-kill.
Oh, I rolled a 5.
Okay. Well, lucky for you,
Like, damn, yeah.
5 is just enough just
Perfect.
enough to fell the orc in front of you, and you crush his skull with your mighty blow.
Justice.
That's disgusting.
It is kind of gnarly, isn't it?
So, now we toss their bodies looking for dank shit, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah. In the surrounding area, I guess.
So, each of the 6 orc scouts has a battle axe and studded leather. And I don't think any of the armor would have been damaged in the scuffle, as you guys slayed them outright. The orc leader has chainmail and a battle axe.
Wow.
Now, how should I set up? Is there a gold reward we should do for encounters like this, or
Your dungeon should have exact loot. Like for just about whatever we might come across. Either that or tables for what various monsters might be carrying with them, unless it's assuming that you should be rolling that out of the book yourself, in which case it probably should have said that during the DM introduction.
well, it did mention how each level, exiting each level would get you a certain amount of gold, and each room would net you a certain amount of gold.
Like as a on average, or literally just entering a room gives you a certain amount of gold.
Yeah, exactly. Quite literally, entering the room would give you the amount of gold. So let me...
Because that is certainly atypical of the system.
Maybe? I don't know.
Let me just look real quick
In
at
any
another
case,
room.
What was that? Six things of studded leather, leather armor.
So there's 8 guys in there.
There were 7 of them. 6 scouts and the 1 leader.
Oh, right. So 6 leather and then 1 chainmail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were the
Does
other guys'
anyone
weapons?
Battle
they all
axes.
had battle axes?
Oh, they all had battle axes.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
What did the big guy have? His weapon?
So, yeah, they all had battle
Battle
axes,
axe.
including the big guy. He had chainmail, and the others had studded leather.
I
Well-
mean, I wouldn't mind giving one of my henchmen studded leather armor.
Yeah, I'll take some piece of studded leather.
That works.
Yeah, and then it's I don't know, so there'll be like 2 extra sets if each of us give 1 to our henchmen. So
There you go.
I have a
whoever wants to
question.
take those other ones, it's up to you. I don't want them.
You said that there's another door directly across from the door we walked through.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, so I would like to try to find a trap. And as I've been reading for the thief at least,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna check for a trap with my pole. Instead, there is a 10% chance to actually find like a needle trap or something smaller than that. Even if I can't undo the trap, at least the party would be able to see the trap.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, it's essentially like a magical ability, like turn undead.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue's senses are tingling.
Yeah, so is anyone going to claim that suit of chainmail?
Oh, I can't
No.
have that.
Go ahead. I'll take the next one.
Okay.
I got plate mail on, so I'm all good.
Well, I got henchies, know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, one of my henchmen is just not worthy of armor, in my opinion. He's pretty muff cabbage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody should definitely take
Yeah.
a So did we give our henchmen each a battle axe, the ones that we took the studded leather for too?
Can we sell the battle axes?
Can we?
We
Is
could.
it worth just?
We
Is
probably
it worth?
could.
I mean, is it worth it though, or should we just leave them?
That's up to
Honestly,
you.
if
I'm
we
just
pick
gonna
them
keep
up,
my spears. I don't care.
if we pick them up, it might be a way down. There might be
Yeah.
something better to actually find in the dungeon than a bunch of battle axes.
Yeah, I think we just leave the
Got
battle
it.
axes. Do we take the extra bits of, or I mean, you guys can divvy up the other 3 pairs of.
There's still
Two
one
pairs
more
of-
suit of leather armor up for grabs.
Yeah.
If anyone wants it. Which is 1 AC over naked.
I could
Have-
probably put it on my wizard, or if Choice needs something.
No, I put oh, I have plate mail on my main character, and I have it on my other one. I don't think the cook or the one cook that I have needs it, honestly. But
One cook.
cook, I have one cook.
So yeah, I'll throw it to my henchman.
So, formerly DM, if you were to award gold for the wiped out orcs here, would it make sense, given that they say in these rooms you should find an average of 10 gold per unlocked room, should we do, say, 3 gold per henchman and 5 gold on the big one? Would that make sense as far as you know?
So if they're not giving you gold up front, then I would have probably defaulted to the random gold tables in the exploration section of Rules Cyclopedia and rolled that. I can perhaps give you a page number, chapter 16, treasure, random treasure charts. Okay. Does it have a creature type letter for the sake of treasure next to orc?
It says orc ALC, comma MV 120. That's what movement, armor class. I guess no, I don't think so. It just says ALC, studded leather, HD1, says the hit points, the AC. I'm guessing that's movement.
It doesn't
and
say treasure type and then a letter.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It just says
well,
what they have
that being the
equipped.
case, let me go to orc in here.
You add your strength modifier to damage.
Orc treasure type.
That would be your
PD.
melee. So you do have
Go to the
whatever
random
the
treasure
plus is.
charts.
I
Yeah,
mean,
for melee damage.
yeah. So there are other rooms that describe
Oh, okay.
treasure that's found in the room and various amounts and so on and so forth.
So in this case, it'll be 3d8 copper per individual
Okay.
for individual carried treasure for an orc.
3d8 copper.
Oh no.
Yep.
Fantastic. So we're going to say 15 copper per small orc and 20 copper for the large orc.
So that's 110 copper.
Yeah.
Divided 5 ways. We each get 22 copper.
That sounds about right.
Unless someone feels that they deserve more. If someone would like, I did take a suit of chainmail if someone else wants my 22 copper.
I'll take your 22
Nah,
copper.
You can have it.
So maybe that's why they had no treasure listed, is because they're fucking orcs. So,
Yep,
okay.
that's
Okay.
about it.
Now we know.
Now we know.
So,
That's why they're dirty orcs that we purged.
right, and now they're gone. So, the thief, Leroy,
Thank
does a investigation around the edges of this doorway, and you don't find anything right around the seam in the door itself, though you don't. Your senses tell you that you don't really feel a draft coming from the base of the door. It seems like it's almost sealed shut.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna relay that to both of the fighters. Because I don't have the strength to check that out.
And while you inspected the frame itself, you do see a couple of nails poking through the frame, and it leads you to believe that the door was nailed shut from the other side.
I will also relay that to them because that's scary as fuck. So
Oh.
I look to both fighters and I tell them that the door has been nailed shut. Or what seems like nailed shut. From the other side, right? That's how you were describing it.
Yeah.
Well, then what were they trying to keep over here?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
Yeah, there could be
No.
some cool shit in there.
I
Yeah,
don't
we
wanna
should try to
know.
bust that
I
wall
want to
down.
find out what they keep over here. So yeah, let's break it down.
I mean, is the door wood?
So it's a wooden door that's reinforced with iron
And
bands kind of coming out from the hinges.
I will step back. That was my duty.
Try and force it open, pry it with a spear.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll try to
Okay.
bang on it with a mace.
Okay. Dank, the zombie was coming towards them from the south, and they quickly rushed into the other room and closed the door, so the zombie hasn't been able to approach them yet.
You didn't tell us it was a zombie.
You guys didn't hear that. It was clearly not a zombie. It was a dark, dank, dingy humanoid that didn't
Humanoid.
move. So you attack the door.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so.
Raymond?
Ray.
Okay, you
Yeah,
strike
pretty
the
much.
door with your mace, and your mace sticks into the door, cracking it slightly. You go to pull it out, and some chunks of door come with it, and it appears that a piece of wood was nailed through the other side to the door in that location, kind of bracing it.
Oh, perfect.
So not only is it
I
nailed
have
shut,
gold on my
but it's also been braced with wooden boards on the other side.
So do we just keep banging through or what? What do you
You
guys
certainly
think?
could.
Yeah, I think just keep banging and prying.
All right. Yeah, just keep going.
Okay.
Yep.
So you
Let's go.
continue for a couple of turns, banging and prying on the door until you break it down. And as it shatters in front of you and the wood falls to the floor, a piece of rusted and chipped sheet metal slides down and lodges itself in some of the broken wood at the base of the door in front of you. You narrowly missed it.
I'm pretty nimble.
At this time,
So is that like blocked off? Yeah.
Ah,
no, it was a small. Imagine like it's like 3 foot wide, maybe 18 inches tall. So you could step over it.
It's like a guillotine.
It's like a guillotine,
Yeah.
only gnarlier.
Ah,
Um,
what's in that room?
so ahead of you, you can see a hallway, straight forward, that appears to lead
That mentioned.
into kind of a circle-shaped room. And then to the east and west are other hallways that lead down to the left and the right. The door behind you, there sounds to be a scratching and almost gnawing at the wood on the other side, though the handle itself isn't moving.
What are the dimensions?
You
For
can
the hallway
see
and the-
roughly. How far can you see with a torch? 45 feet? 40 feet?
40, I think.
You can see 40 feet in front of you. You can barely see the curved walls in the room. The room appears to
40
be
feet the hallway.
30 feet down the hall. And if you guys enter the hall,
Alrighty.
to the left, you can see 40 feet before you see another wall, and then 30 feet on the right before you see another wall.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate
What
it.
was inside the room again?
Oh, the one directly ahead? So it's an open cylindrical room. Should you proceed, it's about 30 feet wide by, it's a 30-foot circle. The walls of the circular room are decorated with different Thulian war masks. Some of them depict demonic faces made of metal, meant to be attached to different helmets. You guys can see a total of 5 war masks hanging from the walls and a 6th war mask that's been removed that lies on the floor next to the skeletal remains of a man wearing a suit of battered chainmail armor.
Well, we should loot all that shit.
Is there any ledges above, like in this room?
There's no room here for good kitty.
I know it's cylindrical, but
I'm sorry, what was that?
I know this room is circular.
Mhm.
But is there any ledges upward? Like, if I look up directly, would there be any, like,
No, the
rocks
ceiling
or...
appears to be 10 feet, and just by kind of eyeballing it, you don't see any ledges or anything jutting out that seems different than the other walls.
I kind of agree with the cleric. We should loot it, but I think we need to be cautious about the thing on the ground, the dead thing.
It's a skeleton, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he appears to have been dead for
We'll
some
be
time.
fine.
probably avoid messing with the mask.
I don't know. Sounds like we could
Although
each
that
have
evil
a
one.
mask.
Do one of you want
Based on the
to
evil.
take a mask, or what do you guys?
How many are
I would
there?
like to take an evil
There's
mask.
5 masks,
Five.
right? So one for each of us.
Yeah, there's 5 masks on the wall, and then the one by the skeletal remains. All
Oh,
of
so
them,
6.
How many of them are evil looking?
sorry, all of them depict demonic faces. They're meant to basically terrify the foe. They're
Scare
spooky.
people.
Yeah,
Does
like the Japanese.
skeletal remains. Is his armor like of recent make?
It appears pretty beat and worn out. He appears to have been here
But
for
is
some
it, like,
time.
Ancient, or is it like, oh, I know the smith who made that. He's
No,
from my
it would be
town,"
before this age,
yeah.
possibly 100 to 150 years during the last Great War.
So
I'll take one off the
who's
wall.
gonna?
Well, hold up.
Sorry. I thought that was the end.
Well, so I was gonna say who's gonna put on the first mask? You know.
Well, I think that should answer your question right there.
Yeah,
Okay,
literally.
Mm.
so
I
you
mean, I don't think I'm gonna put on the first mask.
take one off the wall.
Oh, I'm gonna wear it. Yeah.
Okay, as you pull it off the wall, a poisonous gas begins to fill the room in front of you, coming directly out of the mount for the mask. It fills a 5 foot by 5 foot square immediately in front of you, or immediately around you. Make a poison saving throw. So you have to roll higher than your poison amount.
The poison is that is a 17, and my poison is a 13.
Okay. You gag and cough, but manage to plug your nose and leap backwards with the mask in hand. The gas
Nice.
begins to then dissipate throughout the room. You now have a demonic face mask. Let me go to, oh my god.
Did anything happen when she put on the mask?
I haven't slipped it on quite yet.
Oh. Because we
I'm
should
gonna
just
Want to
go
put
ahead
it on, but
I'm gonna tie a rope to one of the demonic face masks and then stand well away from it.
Okay.
I do the same with another one. I see him doing that, and I'm like, yes, good idea.
So you're gonna grab it and jump out of the way?
No, I have a 50-foot rope. I tie it to the mask and then I walk away.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I'm gonna give it a good yank.
Well,
yeah.
you pull the mask off the wall, and as long as nobody else is standing in front of it, it spits out a 5 foot by 5 foot poisonous gas cloud. And anybody want to stand there while he does that? Nobody?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna back up.
You now also
Would
have
I do the same
a
as him?
Thulian war mask.
What's the coin weight of that demonic mask?
What is the coin weight of like a helmet? Let's see here. Let me, pull up some. So of course it doesn't fucking tell me. Weapons.
Mm,
We're gonna go with 25.
Bitchin'.
It's a mask.
I'm gonna take the one from the dead guy.
oh no!
Okay. You pick it up. You now have a Thulian war mask in your possession.
Okay.
Who amongst your group do you think would be the eldest? What do you have, Larry?
I am the gray bush.
You are the Greybush. It's at this moment between Greybush and Theodric, who is also Thulian, hence the. You guys recognize these to be traditional Thulian war masks. You would know that the Thulians' Beastmen legions would wear these masks as a sign of their authority, and that wearing such a mask would give you better reactions when you encountered any of the other Beastmen that were subservient to the Thulians. So that would be like Minotaurs, Orcs, Goblins, Gnolls, other, beasts. That doesn't mean all NPCs, but beasts of that type.
I put
I
on
like
the
that.
mask and I say, "Show me your war face."
I'll hold it up.
And then I
next
put on
time.
my mask and show her my war face.
We might as well go all in. I put on my war mask.
Oh, I'll
Okay.
also put on my war mask and then adjust my
I'll
hat
grab one.
on top of it.
I
War
will grab a
masks.
war mask. All right.
Oh, sorry, baby. Shh.
Yeah, so you guys all show each other your war faces, and it's at this point. Oh, I see you out there, Blurry. Okay, we can do that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Show me what you got, Blurry. I'm afraid of you.
Phineas realizes, while he feels the power of the mask, he's having an issue removing it.
Bitchin', didn't want to do that anyway.
Yep.
Um, it appears to be stuck.
I mean, do we want it off?
I try
we
to
all
take off
grab
my
For a
mask.
reason.
It doesn't matter what you want. Obviously, if I search Doug on it, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere.
I'm gonna
Should we all
try.
see if we can get him off?
Yeah, we should all try.
Yeah, I try to take mine off as well.
Raymond removes his mask.
Fuck yeah,
Oh.
bro. I put it back on.
I don't. I don't try.
Perfect. I'm just gonna wear mine. Forget it. We'll be fine.
I think you just need to try harder when you're taking it off. It's easy.
It might be the king mask. Are you gonna be king of the dungeon?
Does that mean I have to stay here?
I mean, how you gonna
Yep.
eat with the mask on?
Valid.
Right when we get
Okay,
there.
yours came off the dead guy.
To be fair, it was sitting next to the dead guy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'll fall off once he dies.
Yeah,
That's not reassuring at all. Thank you.
Yeah, I can fix this curse for you. It'll cost you 20 gold, and you'll die.
I have more gold than that, and I don't want to die. So I want to say no.
Well, you want to say no, but what does your heart tell you?
Absolutely not.
it could have been
Um,
worse.
Oh yeah. So anyone gonna take the one extra mask?
I
Oh,
think
yeah, that's-
Choice took it.
Yep.
There were 6 of them.
Oh. No, I only have one.
Oh, 5 on the wall and 1 on the ground.
I'm not greedy, so
Well, someone take it.
I think I got the
And-
broken one.
Let's go check out the next door. You know.
So, if you guys continue straight through this room, you can see for another 20 feet where down the hallway meets a wall, and you can go to the east or the west, or you could backtrack.
We came from the south, right?
Yeah, you guys came from the south. If you head north, within 20 feet, you meet another corridor to the east and west.
Well, yeah, we should
Let's
go east, right?
west.
What?
No,
Left? Left is east, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Left is
No.
west.
because
Coming from the south.
we're heading north, so west would be left.
Yep. Left.
Yes, you're
Right.
right. You're right.
West.
had my directions mixed up.
Actually, we're left.
Yeah, let's go west.
East. Okay.
I thought you said yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let me open that for you right here. Okay. So there appears to be a large iron door 20 feet ahead of you to the west. It appears to have a handle with a keyhole.
Can I peek through the keyhole?
You certainly could.
Yes, I would like to do that.
You see what appears to be a locking mechanism.
Oh,
Uh,
I was hoping it was gonna be like old timey. Can see through the door.
Or you know, there's a spike trap there. That'd be unfortunate.
Well, I think you're up, thief.
I'm going to use my skills and try to pick that lock.
That's a 15%.
Wow.
Probably more than this.
Would
20%.
would I typically have her roll for that, or should I roll for that?
That's up to you.
Let's see if it's 20%, that's what, a 19 or a 20? Or no, I'm tripping. That'd be
Roll a
It'd be
D%.
like-
It's
yeah, we'll roll a D%.
level 1 open lock. This is 15%.
Okay, so you need to get 85 or higher on your percentage die.
Is it 15? It says only starts at 20%.
Nope.
Weird.
Level
I
1.
don't know what I'm reading.
Open locks, level
Out of
1,
the-
15%.
Are you reading the one out of BX instead of out of Rule Cyclopedia?
No, she should have the one that you sent.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Funky.
so roll
That's
your
the one I'm looking
percentage
at.
die.
20. Literally.
No, it's a percentage die.
If you want to come check that, you can.
The 2 D10s.
Yeah.
16.
So you got a
16.
10 and a 6. Okay.
Correct.
So unfortunately, as you rummage around with the lock, you are unable to successfully pick the lock.
We seduce the luck.
Just to make sure, I'm gonna like try and thumb like the door handle to see if it's even locked to begin with.
Yeah,
We actually didn't check that. Yeah, it's locked.
yeah, it does appear to be locked. It's a very heavy
Dang it.
iron door.
I guess all this east-west bullshit didn't matter. Let's go east.
I was reading the wrong one. Sorry.
It's all
No,
good.
it's cool. It's a big table.
Were you looking at? Yeah, there's pickpockets, move silently, a whole bunch
Pickpocket is
of
what I was looking at for 20.
yeah,
I don't know why I
Mhm.
was looking at that.
Yeah.
Um.
because you're probably
start with
looting your friends.
So, I mean, I don't lose resources, so I can try this again my next turn. So if everyone wants to go again, go their turn, so I could do it again.
We could just go look for the key.
Says the thief may not try again with that particular lock until he gains another level of experience.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's right there.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It says a thief can try different locks every turn with no resources spent.
Yeah.
I see.
So
I
yeah, I guess we
see.
go
Find the key.
west.
Okay, you guys head to the west. There appears to be a 50-foot corridor in front of you, leading to another closed oak door. There is a opening 20 foot in front of that door, leading to the south.
Guess we just go down, right?
So you guys are going to head towards the oak door.
Yeah, let's check out
Yeah.
that door.
Yeah.
Okay. As you pass the opening, you see a large empty room. There's some indentations on the walls and some shelves. That's all you really pick up. As you get to the oak door, let's see here. So it appears to be shut, and the hinges would indicate that it swings inwards.
I want to go check out those shelves.
In the other
Oh.
room?
Other room there.
Yeah. So we pass by some shelves.
I suppose since the room is just wide open.
Yeah, it's only 20 feet away with the southern entrance there. So on the shelves, you can see that there's kind of dusty spots where it appears that there were plaques and other trophies, maybe statues sitting in their place. Some of the trophies that are there commemorate different Thulian military victories. Some of them appear to have been looted away or removed. You do see the bodies of two dwarves. It appears that their corpses have been turned to stone, which, let's see, we're going to go with the cleric would recognize to be the way of the dwarves. They would come and turn their dead back to stone. But for whatever reason,
Oh,
these
wow.
ones were left here. They appear to be wearing chainmail and carried battle axes. Though the chainmail and the battle axes are now partially encrusted in stone as well.
Oh,
Can I try to pull off a chainmail? No, like breaking or something.
Yeah, you could give it a try. How would you like to do that?
Well, is there any loose bits that I can get my fingers under?
I see you there, Dank. Yeah, we got you. We got you. Yeah, around kind of the waist, it appears to be loose enough that you could get your fingers under.
All right, try to work it out.
So you try like hell to lift
Sorry.
and break it away from the stone, And you swiftly realize that you would have to shatter the stone itself to release all of the chain links that are stuck in the stone.
Mm. I'll just leave him be then. I guess I won't be a grave robber.
It's at this point you hear the humming of wings in the distance to the south. The whole party can hear this. Sounds like
Like to hide in the shadows.
maybe within 100 feet.
Mm. Should we prepare ourselves for a fight here?
We could either do that or we could flee through the door we haven't checked out.
Yeah, what if something on the other side of the door is fucked?
So towards where you're standing now, this room is roughly 20 feet wide by 40 feet tall. And at the base of the room, there's another 20-foot hallway that appears to lead back to the hallway, kind of the crossroads above the orc room. And that's the direction that you hear the wings humming.
Oh,
I say we go back to the oak door.
yeah.
I agree with you on that.
I agree. Away from the humming.
We could always try, or no, we can't. We can't take the south door.
Well, I'm not happy about it, but I follow.
Okay.
Cool. Because there is something that could be in pursuit if we linger, I'm just gonna go up and try the handle.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
My suggestion might as well be the one to run up and try and throw open the door.
So you open the door and you're quite surprised because the room is actually lit. It appears to be a chapel dedicated to Termax, which was the Godhead King. He appears to be depicted as a god of war. There are 6 decorative marble columns in the room, each one with a torch sconce that is currently burning. Hanging out of each of the sconces appears to be a large bone.
Crazy.
I meant what I said. Yeah, they're fleeing away from your buggies there, Dank. Along the southern wall of the room, you can see a marble altar. It's badly chipped and appears to be quite damaged. In some spots, there are some semi-precious stones set into it. In others, it appears they've all been removed.
Well, maybe we should all hurry up inside this room and shut that door.
Yeah.
I agree.
For sure.
So your party scoots into the room and closes the door. You still hear the humming on the outside of it. It appears closer, or it sounds closer.
Is there no other way out of this room?
You don't see any other doorways. All you see is the 6 columns and the altar on the far side of the room. It would be on the the eastern side. Which I just realized this
meantime-
map has north pointed that fucking way because, you know, that's how they used to do it. But
Literally how I have it written down.
we're gonna go with this for now.
I
Yes,
have
I'm
north facing
physically
that way
gonna
as well.
place the door as they inspect this room.
And what do you... Oh, you're gonna stand in front of it?
Yeah, my body And also, which one of my henchmen has the most shit on him? Lavrenko is gonna stand next to me in front of that door as well. Get some extra weight in it.
I'll help.
I would
May
like
I-
to check out the altar if you want to go with me. Good, I'm guessing.
I was actually gonna see if I can ready an action. I don't know if that's a thing in this game.
No, you just say I'm gonna do something if something happens.
Okay. I
Beastie.
want to grab.
Welp.
I want to grab one of my
Whoops,
oil.
indeed.
Oils for the lanterns, and I would like to set it on fire if a bug comes through. So, oil,
Mhm.
throw it on the bug,
Mhm.
set it on fire, since that's what Dank's been wanting this whole time.
Okay, I like that.
I
You
wanna
don't know
follow
that it's a
suit.
bug. You
Why?
just hear humming, but being that it is what it is.
Well, I don't think that humming's fucking Tom Bombadil, alright?
Fair enough.
I got you, Dank.
So who is it? Where are my names at?
Leroy.
Grizzle.
And
You're going to
Grizzle.
inspect the altar.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back and take in our surroundings a little bit more, including the altar.
So as you look at the base of the altar, you realize after a couple of moments that there's evidence that the altar is mobile. If you would like to try and move it, we can make a strength check.
All right, I want to try to move the altar or slide it or whatnot. Let me get dice up here.
So I'll let you roll for that, and if you have a bonus on your strength, you can add that bonus to this roll. Also, you can give yourself an additional +1 since you had had a careful look at the altar itself. So a +2 if you have decent stats.
Oh, I got a 4.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to move the altar. It looks like it slides or moves in some way.
All right. I'll try to help, I guess.
All right, let's try this again.
So if you guys work together, you'll have a higher
Got
chance.
a 19. And I have a
Okay.
strength of 11.
So between the two of you, you kind of scoot it back and forth, and then eventually slide it up along the wall. As you push it aside, you reveal a small door that appears to lead out of the room.
Nice.
Cool.
We should check this for traps before we just get all willy-nilly and see if it opens and stuff.
It is a much older
It's not a bad idea.
make.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Leroy, we found a door.
On a door.
Well, we should investigate this room, see if there's any goodies to be found. Seemed like an interesting room.
Yeah, since they let me know, I'm going to find and attempt to remove traps.
Okay.
I think that's a 10%.
Yeah, it'll be a 10%. So roll your percentage die, and you need a 90 or higher.
10.
Dang.
Let's do it. 93.
Figures. So you play around with the door handle, and you turn it lightly, kind of from the back. And as you do so, a needle pokes straight forward out of the door handle itself, just missing your hand, and you open the door.
I got you guys.
The doorway reveals a hidden room, which was once the chapel's treasury. Much of its former wealth has been looted or possibly moved elsewhere, but a few items still remain left in the vault, in sacks that litter the floor.
Ooh.
Phrasing.
Do we
Okay.
still hear the buzzing?
Oh yeah, the humming is still outside.
Is he getting
Okay.
closer?
Can you
Much closer.
keep on barring that door?
I got you, homie.
After that, I would like to go back to what my first action was, which was grabbing out my oil and getting ready to throw it on something.
Okay. So the treasure room is open, and you guys are, well, you're standing in a 9x9 room. Sorry, a 30x30 room.
Yes. Rizzle and Phineas are in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are going to loot the treasure room?
Sure.
I'm gonna look at Phineas and say, "Are we going in there or not?"
Well, I look at the dagger at my hip, and then back at the door, and I head into the treasure vault.
Okay.
Because fuck that.
So after a couple of
I hope you
moments,
don't die.
There was one trap, yeah.
why not more trap? Yeah, right. Yeah, you uncover the one trap with your 10% finder's fee.
Oh, sorry.
The inside of the door is also trapped. So a thorough search of the bags will uncover 400 silver pieces,
Whoop.
10 gold pieces, and 4 different gems of different values. There's an obsidian worth 10 gold, a zircon gem worth 100 gold, an onyx gem worth 100 gold.
You said how much? 100?
Yeah, 100 for the
Onyx.
zircon, 100 for the onyx, 10 for the obsidian, and then a tourmaline gem worth 500 gold.
Tourmaline's always really pretty, even outside of game, sorry.
Mhm.
Well, we got a nice paycheck we got out of the live, boys and ladies.
Mhm.
Yar.
Yeah. If one of y'all in the treasure room wants to write that stuff down, we can divvy it later.
I
Got it.
And let's see, there's also a couple of other goodies. You find a scarab of death. It appears to look like what we would recognize to be an Egyptian scarab. It's wrought in moon silver and enameled with blue. It's inscribed with what appears to be ancient Thulian runes.
Ooh.
And Grizzle, you find a carved marble head depicting the goddess Tyche. That's Tyche. She's one of the female lawful goddesses, revered in what is it? What was the name of the town again? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Mountain,
I'm kidding.
mountain.
Yeah,
Mountain,
in
Mountain.
Muntberg. Yeah, revered
Muntberg.
in Mountain. She forms basically the kinder side of the clergy, whereas Typhon is the kind of the vengeful side. Anyway, you would recognize that this carved marble head of the goddess is the missing head in the statues from the entrance chamber.
Hmm.
Oh shit. We gotta take that. You gotta pick that up.
All right.
It's pretty heavy. It
It's
would
the coin weight on a stone head.
fuck. We're
Yep.
gonna go with the weight of. I'm leaning towards chainmail. How much is chainmail? 400. We're gonna go with 450.
It's also so 45 pounds. You know, that sounds about right.
Okay, yeah,
450.
that's right. You just drop a 0. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand this to the squire. Keep this.
Yeah, he can just put it in his backpack and keep holding his torch.
Mm-hmm.
Half the reason they're there.
Mm-hmm.
So the good news is the door is barred. And it begins singing you a song. The other news is it's the only exit
Wait, what's
Uh,
singing a song?
the door
because it's
being
barred.
barred.
Get it?
Barred.
The
Oh,
door is a bard.
Mhm.
I look at the fighter who is actually on the door, holding it down. And I show him the oil can and the torch.
Does it still sound like the buzzing is approaching?
Yeah, it sounds much closer at this point.
Hmm.
We may have to fire our way out.
You
Is that
might
what you're
already
saying?
have, Dank. We'll see how
Yes.
this goes.
should we see if it passes?
Loose the finger.
Maybe it's
I think,
afraid of demonic masks.
I honestly think
I
we
mean,
should
I
go
would.
forth and die, but
Have we burnt out a second torch yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after yeah.
Okay.
it's light. Or this room is well lit though, luckily.
Yeah.
It
Just matters for-
probably would have been 2 torches at this point because you
Fair
guys
enough.
spent some time in the circular room and spent some time clearing out, well, finding the secret room and clearing it out.
Perfect. Okay. I think that we should wait this bug out, see if it passes by.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm. It's either that or we go out there guns a-blazing.
Well, it's
Mm.
probably best if it comes in here if it's coming for us.
Thanks, got
Fight
the
it in
right
here,
idea.
then out there.
So that we can all be ready to give it a good thrashing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the torches in this room are still burning mightily. There are the bone remains hanging out of them that appear to be keeping the torches lit.
Well, I guess we can wait it out.
Well, you guys can
Mhm.
certainly rest here for some time.
So you said there were gems in the altar?
Yeah, it it appears that most of them have been pretty well picked clean.
How many are missing from the altar?
Most of them along the edges. There's like pieces where they were chipped away of,
Is
like,
the number more than
yeah, much more.
okay?
And it doesn't appear that the 4 gemstones that you had pulled would fit in any way into the altar.
Worth a shot.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's the status on the bug? Wasn't.
It appears to be, or it sounds like it's still fairly near you. It's not as close as it was, but it's still within probably 40 to 50 feet as far as you can hear through the door.
So it got a little farther away.
Yeah, just a little.
Suppose keep on waiting. Is there anything else to check out in the room?
No, just the torch sconces, the bones. Sorry, let me go back to that page.
I don't know if you guys wanted to go and defile the remains hanging by the torches, or
They appear to
It
be
might be what's keeping us safe right now.
They appear to be bones with ancient Thulian runes carved into them. Upon further inspection, they begin, or you notice that they're glowing a slight blue color.
Just a scarab glowing blue.
No, it just has blue stones encrusted around it.
Yeah,
Well,
probably the best.
no
That.
idea what any of these say, so probably just leave them be. Like I said, they might be what's keeping us safe right now. I'd rather not.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the right call. Let's just keep waiting.
Well, I guess we could eat while we're sitting here waiting.
So another hour passes, and the bug still sounds like it's maybe 40 to 50 feet away. It's somewhat attracted. You're guessing that it's somewhat attracted to the light being cast from under the door, as well as the brief murmurings coming from the room. Everywhere else in the dungeon sounds quiet at this point.
So you guys want to kill it?
Yeah, it's not really giving us
Yes.
much choice.
Let's use fire.
You said we had burnt a fourth torch out, waiting in there.
Well, it's already lit in here, right? So we don't need torches.
Yeah. No torches
Yeah, I
needed
suppose
in
so.
this room.
So they already found a hidden room behind the altar, Dank, but I can squeeze that in as we progress here. So you guys throw the door open?
Yep.
Let's make sure
Get-
everybody's
get
ready.
ready to
I only have
slow
Calm
down.
yourselves.
This
I'm so
slow
ready.
down.
I
Okay,
only have one spell, and it's a single target.
I
so
have one mace.
you guys throw the door
I'm
open,
gonna hold-
and you hear the humming coming from down the hallway, and as you peer out towards that iron door that you couldn't open earlier, about 10 feet in front of the door, you see a very large-looking mosquito flying, kind of circling that area. It doesn't seem to have noticed the door opening, though there is light being cast down into the hallway now.
I would like to throw my oil down the hallway at the bug.
At this point, the bug's right about 50 feet away from you. It'd be a tricky throw.
Could I possibly go into the oh, there's no shadows being casted.
No, there's light
There's
from
light
the
in the
room.
hallway now.
I'll approach with you and throw a torch at the same time if you'd like.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Alright. Approach side by side. I huck a lit torch, and she'll huck a
Oil can. Or
Yeah.
oil in general.
And I'll back them up.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I
Fire.
will raise my hand like this.
Okay. Leroy, if you could, I'm gonna have you roll an attack to throw in the correct spot at this distance, and same thing for you, Theodric.
Theodric.
That would
That's
be
a-
a 19.
Yeah, 13 on my end with that torch.
Okay. So both of you basically nail the target. You guys catch the side of the dungeon wall right next to the giant mosquito. And it's immediately engulfed in flames as the lantern shatters and the torch hits the oil, coating the wall and the floor, burning the giant fly, or giant mosquito. But not slaying the creature. It appears badly burnt, and one of its wings is torched so thoroughly that it's having an issue holding itself up as it flies, though it is now headed towards you.
I will cast Magic Missile.
Woo.
5 damage.
Okay,
To make a bow motion and let it go.
so your magic missile strikes it through the darkness. You said for 5 damage?
5 damage.
Okay. Your magic missile strikes the giant mosquito, and it eviscerates it, splattering mosquito guts across the wall.
I have a feeling that was unnecessary, but it worked.
Totally worth it.
It looks
There's a popping noise, and you guys are briefly lit on both sides of the dungeon by the oil burning. This portion of the corridor is now beginning to fill with smoke from the burning oil, though, as you can tell, it's beginning to dissipate. You probably don't have to worry about inhalation. Unless you want to walk into the
While we're-
smoke, it's up to you.
I'll
While
smoke
we're
it,
happy
but
and
I won't
cheery.
inhale.
Right? While we're happy and cheery, I'm just gonna be like, fuck you, mosquito, and flip him off.
Okay, you shout "fuck you, mosquito" into the distance.
So, should we bugger on down south where that mosquito came from?
Yes,
Like where we ran away from earlier?
I
Yeah.
believe we should.
sure.
It's cannabis oil.
So, as you guys head towards the southern portion of the hallway, going through the trophy room again, you hear murmurings and chittering that almost sounds like coyotes laughing in the distance, though.
Knowles.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Though Raymond would be able to make out that they're speaking some sort of Under-Thulian.
So I understand what they're saying.
Yes.
What are they saying?
They're saying, "Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that in the distance? I think I see a light."
They know we're here, boys and gals. Are you guys?
My character's a dude,
That's what I was about to say. You guys are all dudes.
so it's choice.
Mm-hmm.
It's at this
Okay,
point
Women have options.
through the southern hallway, 4 gnolls rush the hallway and up into the room. They finally realize that the party is in front of them, and all 4 of their jaws drop at once. You guys are all wearing your masks.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
They
Hey,
look
look
at you
here, buddy.
wide-eyed.
Well,
Sir, we didn't realize you were here. We apologize. If any of you could understand Undercommon, you would understand that they're apologizing for rushing into your presence.
Understand Goblin. Does that help me?
No. They understand you,
Wow.
but you don't understand them.
I think you gotta empty out your pockets.
They all kind of look at each other and frown. But,
I sort of brandish my sword in a kind of whimsical way.
one of the wiry looking ones kind of elbows the other and says, "Do you know how long we've spent delving in here just to be robbed?"
Look, I don't know what the fuck you guys are saying, but you gotta empty your pockets onto the fucking floor, man.
The
drop your shit.
wiry one turns and begins to flee as the others empty their pockets.
Kill that motherfucker.
grab
Says
up
the
my bow.
cleric.
Throw
Well,
a
you know-
spear.
You said it's a null, right? Like it's an abomination. It needs to be put out of its misery.
Yeah. And I grab out my bow.
What did Dank
and I
say?
shoot someone.
The wisps run in and yell that y'all are fucked and take off. Well, yeah, here you are. So you're gonna shoot the the knoll in the back?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
He didn't drop his
I got
shit.
20 bow.
Yeah, then no, that's fair. I mean, they're all XP to you.
20 arrows.
Yeah, roll to
What's
hit.
Like, no point in making a threat if you don't, kill a bitch.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yep.
Is Graybeard
I let him
going
know you're
first?
serious.
What's that?
Is Ray going first? He did call that he wanted to spear the dude in the back, right?
Oh no, I did.
Oh.
But you can make your shot. I think you said it before I did.
Okay.
Yeah, whoever would like to. It's up to you guys.
Bow.
Mhm.
There's a nat 20 hit.
Just barely.
Just barely. Hell yeah.
Yeah, roll me some damages.
The bows are. Oh, jeebus. Let me get my thing up. I forgot to write the bow down.
Probably 1d4.
That's my dagger.
I mean, it's kind of gonna kill him either way at this point. Yeah.
That's true.
That's what
I
you get
believe
for
it's
running.
1d6 on a long bow,
Who is it?
but
Yeah.
I think it's 1d6. Could be wrong.
That's a 6. If it is a 1d6. Let me double check.
Okay.
Though. I want to make sure that we're all good.
Yeah,
'Cause it would
1d6.
suck. Yeah. 6.
Okay. Your arrow strikes straight through his chest and pierces into the wall to the south. He kind of turns around and looks at you and gasps as his lungs begin to fill with blood, and he falls to his knees, face down to the floor.
That's
And
what
I
you get
just
for
stare
running.
at the other two.
It's 3, right?
The other three, yeah.
Like,
Both three.
how do those homies react?
They're terrified and literally frozen in place.
Good.
Like, what did they take out of their pockets?
Oh,
Yeah, they drop their shit.
yeah.
Yeah, like,
No.
Okay. So each of them pulls 4 copper pieces out of their pockets.
Oh, these are broken.
Um,
awesome.
the one bigger one has a small gem. It's so filthy that you can't really make it out, but you figure it's got to be worth at least 25 gold. And he begrudgingly drops it on the floor. They're literally shaking in their shitty leather boots.
Good.
Like covered in shit.
Yeah, you can only assume. I mean, they've been shitting in this dungeon for God knows how long.
Poor
And
fellers.
now they're being shit on by themselves.
Quite truthfully.
I
Whoa, I
pull
guess we
out
just-
my rope. I tell the big one, "All right, buddy, tie up your buddies."
He kind of grimaces, and at this point, they're so vastly intimidated by the 15 of you that he does it without qualm. He ties up his two buddies and kind of grimaces
check
and
the
looks
knots.
at the floor at the pool of blood under the third, or sorry, under the fourth.
I just give him a good smack on the back of the head with the pommel of my my sword.
You hit him so hard he actually coughs and gasps.
Was hoping to like knock him unconscious. So I guess I hit him in the back of the head again.
Oh,
So
this time you knock him unconscious.
Shattering his skull.
Right, yeah.
and then I
Homie's got 2 hit points. Yeah. Roll damage.
oh boy.
Yep.
2.
We're going to say since he was the bigger one, we're going to give him 3 hit points. So he falls to his knees, gasping.
Nerd Steed.
Tie him up to his buddies.
Hey, Nerdstead arrives. Hello.
Yeah, and I checked the knots on the.
Oh,
That he
Stead. Sorry,
died.
Stead.
What's up, buddy?
Blurry. You're a little late. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm shamed, lying bleeding on the floor. Oh, man.
Huh.
All right, let's go frisk the dead guy.
We're doing it.
Okay. Let's see what the
I'm
dead guy
guessing-
Did
has.
someone write down that other loot?
4 copper.
I did.
So it would have
Small
been
gem,
Copper's
20
1 gem.
12 copper and a gem worth 25.
Mm-hmm.
So this useless little little kobold. Ah. He had 5 gold in each of his pockets. It appears that he had
How
been
many pockets does he have?
his 2 pockets, his 2 pants pockets. Yeah, right.
Uh,
He's all pockets.
Yeah.
And so you guys pull 10 gold off of the one that appears to have been hoarding from his cohorts.
Rip.
What a little greedy
Each,
bastard.
each get 2 gold.
No wonder why he ran. Dude, these guys are gonna kick the shit out of me to figure out how many I've hidden.
Right? That's way more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I gotta show the fistfuls of gold to the gnolls that are tied up.
They kind of look at you. They look back at their dead cohort, look back at you, and just kind of nod, like, yeah, he deserved that.
That's
I put a copper inside the mouth of the unconscious one, and
Ooh.
That's hot.
uh,
just don't want to leave him with nothing, you know.
That's fair. That's fair.
You're just gonna leave
Yeah.
him here tied up?
Dank, what are you doing to me? Why did I give you any points?
I think those are the ones he gets just by watching. Can't
He
give him
just wants to see your tattoos.
Yeah, he just wants to see the tattoos. God damn it. Nobody's used that in like a month. Killing me. Yeah, it's,
Well,
What?
good
it's
thing
for
it's
real.
the end of the stream, right?
Yeah, all right.
You know?
Oh, and another 40 push-up.
Oh.
just so people know this is a stream. Blah,
Man, I
disclaimer,
just
we're playing-
knocked my fucking mouse. Oh god, what do I do? Okay.
You do 40 push-ups. That's what you do.
40 fucking.
Whoa, bro! Stop showing off.
Yeah, I can show nipples on Twitch. Check me out. What's up? What's up?
Wait,
What's
wait. You'll
up?
do 60. Hang on, let me pay for this.
You guys are shitheads. Okay.
Hey, he did pay for the push-ups, so
There you go.
Or 60.
Start doing
There's 60
push-ups,
for you, dear.
boy. Gotta get in shape.
And now he's picking on Beastie? Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Oh no.
No, I already
So-
got the fucking curse mask because it's blurry.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do push-ups. Yeah, Blurry's right.
There's a reason they make the dice the D4 damage on TikTok.
So there's another corridor to the southeast. Or you guys could come back or go back down from whence you came. I will do the push-ups as we end the stream here. If you guys want to keep going, we can do a little bit more. If you guys are good, we can call it.
I'm about ready to check out.
Yeah.
Same.
Done
Little
so?
one, and I gotta get up early.
Okay.
Yes. Bedtime, you know.
Well, thank you guys. There ain't a pants one. God damn it, Dank. Well, I guess use your imagination and pretend I'm not wearing pants.
Think we'll talk.
And
We'll
you'll get that one
we'll
for
get him to
free,
do it one
even.
day.
You guys are shitheads.
Wow.
What have I
Yeah,
become?
imagining you without pants is free.
Yeah, you could do that all day long,
I get it
even.
every day.
Yeah, but I'd pay for your OnlyFans, so.
Well, it's gonna be only feet, but yeah, we'll hook you
Whoa,
up there.
that's even better.
We
They're
can.
hobbit feet. They're
I
Hobbit
swear
feet.
to God.
Well, I'm just getting in a larger and larger erection as we just keep on going.
Oh, wait.
Thank God you don't have a camera.
It's time to go. Yep.
Well, everybody, that
Wow.
concludes another interesting session of Is It Saturday Yet? We're gonna be doing this shit every Wednesday till it kills
Wait,
us.
is it Saturday yet?
Is it Wednesday yet?
Is it?
It's almost not Wednesday anymore.
Yeah, we're almost
Is that a
there.
Wednesday?
You guys are my
Almost
favorite.
doesn't count.
Well, it's been good, guys.
Yep.
All right.
We're gonna set up a
sesh.
raid here. Thank you guys for your patience in our first session here, and
You better get those push-ups going if you're gonna raid.
yeah, I'm gonna set up the raid, and then we're gonna do it. Who's up? Anybody have any suggestions?
Let's see. We
Has
have
been bold.
Glad.
Is Baldy up right now?
Yeah,
Do,
Baldy's up right now.
do we? Oh, it's Zach Rar. Can we raid a non-affiliate?
I think so.
You could try.
Party invite? What is a party invite? Let's have a quick gander here.
Kanashi's also up.
Party invite show.
They are playing Spelunky. We have that too.
I do like Spelunky.
Good one, yeah. You got me into that one. They got 8 viewers. One last hurrah. I think
Groove
I
for
think we should
streamers.
do
They
it.
host a podcast on Saturdays. Okay, yeah. Let's fucking go. Party invite show. The party invite show. All right.
Oh, okay.
Thank you guys for all hanging out tonight, and thank you to the party for getting in on a brand new D&D adventure. I hope you guys liked it so far.
Survive.
Goodbye. Have a beautiful time.
Yep. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next time, and I'm gonna go do your fucking push-ups, Dank. Just for you, buddy. Guy. Pal. So glad you have 80,000 points.
Okay, between him and I and Blurry, I think we got good points
Yeah.
That's
to
fair.
fuck
So,
with you.
All right. Have a beautiful
6
night,
pages of
everybody.
notes.
Yeah, you as well. Later, taters.
Bye.
Later. Oh.